Back then, as a working professional, I had no idea about spirituality. Neither would I know that I would go into spiritual awakening. Well, what led to that? A lot of people don't realize that it's always a constant problem. Problem after problem, problem after problem. And it is often the same type of problem. Reoccurring kind of events. And when it reoccurs so frequently, wouldn't you start questioning, what's going on? Why is this always constantly happening in my life? Shouldn't I dig to the root of the problem and see what's going on? For me, it was career. Fortunately, it was just career. But it took me 13 years just to figure it out, you know? And I was questioning my purpose. Is this something far greater out there? Or what's my purpose in life? Am I meant to do design for the rest of my life? I can't find any fulfillment there, you see. So that was where I also faced job loss. You know, 1 full year I couldn't get any work during the pandemic period. And then I stumbled across saying, why is this always happening to my career? You know, why nothing else? It's just career. And because career directly correlates to wealth, right, back then. So now it makes me stressed because I'm depressed, I'm mentally drained, emotionally drained, financially drained as well. So that led me to actually seek law of attraction, seek manifestation methods, to actually eventually leading into meditation, yoga, other well-being methods, healing, Reiki, Feng Shui, astrology, all these kind of different things started to come in, and more knowledge, more universal laws started to come into my life as well, opening up a certain dimension within me, spiritual awakening, you see. So quite often you might find that people would go through similar journeys in their life. Most people would go through this, like facing so many problems, and some people would go through a much more gradual one. They're just curious. Oh, you know, everything is smooth sailing for them, but they're just curious. Is this true? And they're skeptical about it, and then they start researching about it. This is the gradual path. But most people, they go through the problem approach, okay, the problem route, okay. They will say, you know, why is this always constantly happening to me? Money problems, things like that. But we need to realize that when we go into spirituality, we should not go in the approach thinking that spirituality would help me solve my problem, because you are opening up an entirely new can of worms. Okay, you're just going down a very dark path. You do not know what it is in spirituality, because in the spiritual dimension, it is not logical, not like the material world. A lot of science, there's things that can justify the material world, but in the spiritual world, there's a lot of things that are not justifiable. So don't go down the route of using spirituality to solve your problem. Instead, you should be questioning, why should I go into spiritual and learning spirituality, learning the spiritual understanding? Why is it important? Going into spirituality, the most important mindset is it is ultimately leading you to the great ultimate goal: salvation, liberation, freedom. And you might find that a lot of people, they are facing problems. They just want out of their problem, right? They just want to get out of their problem, salvation from their problem. They want to be liberated from their problem. So in some sense, you're getting some kind of freedom from that situation that you're being faced with right now. So what we need to realize is, ultimately, whatever that we're doing in life is wanting some kind of freedom. Okay, if you dig down to the source of the problem right now, you are just wanting freedom, you know, freedom from money, you know, freedom from time, freedom from relationship problems, freedom from whatever. So ultimately, you're just seeking for freedom. So if you want to go down to spiritual pathway, then you must remember it is ultimately seeking freedom. And if you're going down this route saying that I want ultimate freedom, then that is the right way and the right mindset to go forward. Hope this video makes sense for you. Much love and blessings to you.